Hey everyone. Hi Bubba. What's going on? Hey Nora. How you doing, girl? You locked down and ready? Hi Michelle. No, it looks like this thing's gonna be a nightmare for people, man. Just even as it weakens, it's just gonna be the rain. The flooding is gonna be horrendous. I'm lucky I bought my property at the highest point in Broward County. We still don't say I don't get my street flooded and stuff, but yeah, no, at least yet I have not had house infiltration. Yeah, I'm more worried about Nora. I'm gonna be fine. Just gonna be unusually rainy week. You know, heavy rains all day long, on and off. And although we've already had a few tornado touchdowns in my county, but they seem to be occurring further out west than where I am, so cross fingers. Hi, Jeffrey. Well, what are you doing, Michelle? Okay, in case y'all are wondering what's going on back here, I'm in my Florida room. And you know, Florida is like well, in Florida, a 3 seasons room. And when you get rain, if you even have the slightest little hole in anything, you get a little bit of ants. And that's kind of my situation at the moment, so I'm kind of on ant patrol over here. You know, this isn't technically a part of the inside of my home, so it's technically part of it's something that's built onto the house, so it's not sealed. So, yeah, you get these uprisings when it's, especially when there's this much rain saturating the ground so much. The ants just want to run the heck out of their homes and into here. Yeah, when I was watching the Weather Channel though, and they're talking about, oh, it's gonna go down, and I'm like, I think that thing is gonna go down. I think it's gonna be strong when it hits, and that's sad. And maintain that, because the stronger it is when it hits land, the more it maintains even as it moves, and then it's gonna stall, and it's like, wow. And if you're wondering, no, I'm not trying to get ant guts on your stuff. I have baby wipes that I'm frequently, you know, if I get rid of one, I'm wiping my hands with to clean them, so don't freak out. Just the nature of the beast. I just don't have enough inside room to do this, and I'm in a single wide trailer here, so. So hopefully that doesn't skeeze anybody out, but it is what it's facts. Oh, thank you. It's one of the first things I made. I just didn't make earrings with it. Actually, okay. I made from when I was on the map. Those Mountain Trails, Gems and Jewels Maker Show. But I haven't into the earrings yet, and it was actually the first time I was working with making jewelry like that, working with stone. Hi Evie. Hi love. So some of my original things like these were vintage buttons. And I crocheted flower thing around it. And this is one of the things I had, and I didn't even have all the hardware yet to complete it, and I'm finally getting around to doing that. Actually, I came across them in a drawer, and I'm like, oh my goodness, forgot about these. So some of them I'm redoing because they were horrible first time things. See, like this is bracelet with hematite crocheted into it. And that was one of the items I did for the show too. Yeah. So what are you doing this morning, Ella? Are you gonna go out and about today, UV, and do some stuff for your scrapping, or are you working at the house today? Oh, okay. So you're just doing the basic strip down on the air conditioners right now, or are you doing more detailed stuff? My hand vibrating too much for me today. It's probably something to do with the barometric pressures and all that nonsense. Hi, Angie. How you doing today, honey? Yeah, I mean, I believe it. Well, I think at this point, most people comprehend because they go to the grocery store and they buy in their basics and everything else. Everything is going up in price. And it's a very difficult time for sellers and resellers. I don't know. I really don't know the answers to that one. But facts are facts. I mean, they could see it for themselves in their everyday life. It's not like everyone's up there telling you everything's going up and you're looking around going, no, it ain't. You know, just, you know, like they just trying to get more money out of you. Hi, Kristen. Hi, whoever else is hanging around in the background. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the hunt for something too I can't find. Just had it. I've had it about a week maybe. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know it's here. The only other thing that may have happened is if I was silly enough to leave it out. And one of my fur babies grabbed it and dragged it off somewhere. So I'm prepared to do the whole house hunt to find it right now. Oh my gosh, this. Oh. Yeah. I have osteoarthritis as well. I get all that. Osteopenia is a nightmare. Mm-hmm. Hi, David. How are you this morning? Yeah, cancer sucks. I had thyroid cancer, but not one of the more common ones, but not the ones that'll kill you in months. Thank God. I had to have my full thyroid removed, a parathyroid gland, multiple lymph nodes. So far, so good. And I know sometimes if people pay attention over the course of all my lives and stuff, and they hear me talking about medical issues, I'm not fibbing, folks. If you see me and you see my medical record, you wonder why I'm still up and walking, not in a facility somewhere based on all my stuff. I'm just too damn stubborn. Good for you, David. Hopefully that lasts for you. The closest thing I can associate for having anything going on in the lungs is when I had my pulmonary embolus, and which is a clot in the lung, for those who don't know. Those things that you hear on TV that just kill people. Yeah, one of those. Could have died. There's a whole story behind that, which is funny but not. That moment of not being able to, no, more than a moment. I didn't go through long-term damage from it, thank God. the time when I was dealing with that, it really, in that moment of not being able to breathe, it's amazing the things you think about or don't think about. But anyway, yeah, so lung issues, I've been very fortunate I don't have. Knock on manufactured wood over here. Yeah, never mind. Brain just, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, they're not doing, they did a PET scan after 6 months and then after a year. And I haven't had a PET scan in many years, but I've been with the same doctor. They just do ultrasounds at this point every year of the neck region. So, yeah. But, you know, people that have no thyroid, the most important thing for them is having access to their meds, because literally without what most people levothyroxine, I have to take the brand because levothyroxine doesn't work with my body. So without it, you die. Your system just slowly starts shutting down. So. Oops. That's the unfortunate thing about having the fortunate surgery to get the thyroid cancer removed, is that with no thyroid and not being regulated correctly, there is no life. So. Yeah, a lot of people, thank you. A lot of people have certain thyroid cancers where you can get a part of the thyroid removed and you're good. Instead of the whole entire thyroid like I had to do. And some people don't have to get any of the thyroid removed. They just get basically without physically removing the thyroid, they kill the thyroid inside the body. So, yeah. it's affecting internet everywhere. You gotta remember, a lot of this is satellite stuff. So there's the disturbances, upper and lower levels, and all that in the atmosphere, then it's going to affect signals and things like that. And then people are like, oh, but I'm using my cell phone. Oh, and I have a tower. Well, the tower gets supplied through the air, basically, or through a satellite beam coming from space. So, just to educate folks, a lot of this stuff is satellites. So imagine what stuff in the atmosphere does to that. So yeah, whenever you have major disturbances in anything between that satellite and space and that tower, you got problems. Even your hard wiring, at some point of the chain of that, there's a satellite involved. Kitties are good. Thanks for asking, Dorothy. Being a pain in the butt is normal. But that's alright. I'd rather have them that way than... Because if they're not, there's something wrong. So. All right, David. Thanks for popping in. Hi, David's wife. Oh, yeah, I hate when I find something I made in the past and can't remember how I did it. A state necklace. So I crochet around it, created a brooch, pendant. Sorry, guys. Yes, of course. All you have to do is ask, honey. I didn't know if you wanted to today or not. I don't pressure folks into doing that, so you just gotta tell me. I'll accept those. I think that should be on, like, Mr. Dan. I love his art and his concept of it and what he uses. And I think other people would love that too. Okay, lower it down. About to do that. It's already been a morning. Okay. Morning, my sis. How are you?
Morning, sis. I'm doing the best anybody can.
Yep. Well, like I said, this might be, like I said, a blessing in disguise in the sense of it's going to test the area you're going to. You know, if it's severe enough, if it's flooded too bad or this, that, and left, you know that's not going to be the right spot.
Yeah, well, the trailer is 1992 or something like that. So the trailer we were going to just stay in until my trailer came in. And then we're going to move all the stuff into the new trailer and then use that as a storage trailer. One bedroom somebody would live in, but the rest would be like my epoxy room and our food room where we have all our jewelry.
Cool.
And yeah, and then the work table would be, in the whole living room. So let's see. Oh, do you remember years ago when they used to bend the coat hangers?
Yep.
And then they take back the cord and they wrap and wrap and wrap the yarn and then they tie it.
Very much so.
I
was actually thinking about that the other day. I ran across the hanger.
I made some little bitty ones. My dad would take a square and he sand at the top and bottom and I'd wrap it. And then I think I took the styrofoam ball, wrapped it with the yarn, and then I did that wrapping and then tied it, cut it for the little ears and stuff to hang, and then the little pom-poms for the belt. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I have so much yarn, I don't know where I'm going to get any of it. How I'm ever going to get all that over there. My attorney decided that if things are okay after the storm, he's wanting us to leave the Monday. So he'll pay the bill for us, for them to keep all 3 dogs. I was going to take Snow White with me. But we need that extra space in the car and stuff. We're trying to load up and pack up everything. He's going to get us a hotel room. I can't travel the whole 11 hours there. I just can't. And Wolf starts to hurt in his back and stuff, so we have to stop and rest. So that he'll pay for that. So that way, if he's going to pay for that and the extra 2 nights once we get over there before Shadowrunner gets there, we're going to just stuff and just leave me a place where I can stop and use the bathroom in it, But we're going to stuff it, beds, everything, and when we get over there, unload it. And that way we can bring as much as we can of the stuff I don't need. Now I've got about 8 of the big Christmas wreaths with the big ribbons. I have made about 30 of them, went to a craft show, and I have about 8 left. We stuck them in plastic bags, we twisted them up. We're bringing those too. He should be able to get about $45-50, if not more. Sometimes little items will sell like $200, $300, $400. Other items that should sell more won't. You never know what the public won't. So we're just going to take them over there and, put them out like that. And I'm getting your stuff to bring with us. I'm going to mail all that stuff I want to give you when we get to Florida. It'll be a lot. So,
I'm good whenever.
Oh, yeah. And with us digging out, I found some more stuff. I went, oh, that's 2 more boxes. How far are you from Bushnell? Or,
where Bushnell is to me is probably, Tampa is about 5 hours.
Oh, I'll mail it. Never mind. I thought you were close enough. Wolf could go ahead and drive it to you, but no, not that long.
No, not that close.
I found a lot of rhinestones.
It's a big state. It's like living in Texas.
Yeah. Louisiana in 4 hours, you can go through it. Now, see, we're hauling that cargo trailer, and our car is 13 years old. And I'm more worried about the wheel that keeps losing air. But it's got good threads. We don't know why, but it loses air every once in a while. So we have to stop, and he brings his little pump and he fills it up. But I got a lot of boggles and a lot of things. These little plastic butterflies and stuff. They have the plastic center, and I can't use it because the epoxy melts them. I got a whole bag full of different things like that for you. And I was telling Wolf we need to get all that together. He says, wait, you don't know what's in the shit. I went, oh, great. So he says, there's all kinds of things. There's a box. He said it's about 15 by about 17. He said, you dig in there, there's bags of this and bags of that and bags and bags and bags and bags, stick-on letters, all kinds of stuff. I said, well, we're going to get rid of it before we have to move over there. Robbie had talked to me. He ordered some of those agate slates that I had purchased at one time from a company. Said a guy gave him 200 of them for less than $200. But I'm like, wow. Yeah. When I get over there, I'll be putting jump and stuff on the agates.
Are they polished already?
Yep.
Or are they raw?
I'm thinking the one he's talking about is glass agates. I'm hot. I need to put my hair. I think it's more of the polished agates than anything else. Let me see if I can find one around here. Looks more like the glass. You know, they're sliced, but they're glass. But he sells them like crazy, and I do too. I just about sell every one of them, and I sell them. Yeah. Now I had made about 20 of them with the epoxy, and I made sure that I put some mica in it with a little bit of alcohol ink. And what I did is I poured the center with one color, and then it was clear or a little tinted around the outside, and then on the very outside I mixed a little bit of sand and I put with the epoxy. And what happened, that center one, it spread out and it looks like, oh, I don't know, like threads being pulled off of something like this. So I said,
okay, well,
yeah. See, mica's draws. It will either draw inward or outward. When it draws inward, it makes a better line, you know, or a better pattern. When it draws outward, it looks like a fuzzy worm. You know? So, but a little swollen this morning with my hands hurting this morning. Yes, do you make barrettes? I'll show you. I've got a big old pack, never opened. This is since 2013.
I have. I did wire, you know, using beads years ago, and I did a couple of other things with them.
Yeah, well, those crochet things, see, it's the clip ones where you pop them.
Right.
And they open. I used to take and hand stitch the crochet roses and flowers and stuff on. But I can't.
Yeah, I actually haven't done crochet directly onto them, but I've done applied stuff to them.
We got your flowers in a bag. I'm going to slip this in there with it, and he can reseal it. So you got all that to do something with. I want to show you. I found something when I was going through. One year I thought, well, I'm going to make some pretty flowered bracelets. And I have 2 of them on jump rings. Now I have a big hand. So I think if once I put a jump ring and a hook, it'd be okay. But then you have, see how it looks with the jump ring? It doesn't quite do very good. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just try something. Maybe hook the pearl with the jump ring hanging on each one.
Ooh, that'd be oh my gosh, that's pretty.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try that, and I may keep a few of them.
The other thing you can do,
huh?
the other thing that you could do is get like the flip band. You know what I'm talking about?
No. The slap band?
Slap, yeah, the slap, right.
Okay.
And apply that to a slap band.
Yeah, that too, but then it's gonna overflap. I tried one Wolf had, and when you slap it, it hits. Unless I would epoxy each of them separately on there and put them a little bit closer together, and you slap it, because you have about that much overlay, about 1.5 to 2 inch overlay, and then you'll slap it onto this.
Right, but what that also does is enable a little bit larger of a woman that has a larger wrist to wear something like that too.
I always put extra chain until you can get a, a wire cutter.
Mm-hmm.
My jump rings are big enough that the claw hook will hit them, get in them real easy. And I tell them, well, I'm putting this much of a chain on it, or not this much, or whatever, Now, what I usually do with those, I make earrings. I'll get the clip earrings, and I glue epoxy them to that, or I hang them, and then I make like the pyramid, the triangle here, and then put the silver chain around it. And Wolf said, "You sure you want to get rid of all those?" I said, "I may keep a few of them, like one of each color, like the baby blue."
Yeah, you can even sell them. Listen, you can that particular thing. You don't even have to do anything else to it. You can sell that as an embellishment for junk journals and stuff.
Remember, I tried and I got with Mountain Gems, and I haven't heard back from them at all.
Oh, well, I don't know, but craft stuff.
Yeah, craft stuff.
Let me ask. I gotta ask somebody some questions, and I'll see what I could do about.
Okay, because these.
Anything that you would think can go into a junk journal kind of stuff. I might have a place where you can do a sale on.
Right. See, I used to sew them on these. I had 2 bags of them, and I made a lot of them, and then I put it on a display card, and I sold a few, but I didn't sell like I thought I would back then, and they were very popular. My smaller ones sold, but not these. See, this, is the width of the flower. So you don't see the clip. Oh, it's the exact same width. I'm shaking against this one.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So I used to take my little white thread and, stitch it here and there. And I put 2 of them on card. I was selling them for $5 back then. And I was getting it. And then Madeira went out of business. So they said, hey, we got this much going on. Now, Madeira is a shiny thread. It's a little bit thicker than a cotton thread. A little bit harder to work with. But I had made all these and put them in a box, and I'd make them every day. I make about 100 a day, but that was before
Oh
my
yeah,
thing
just
was when
sitting
my
there
thing
and
was
you're used to
hitting.
doing it, you can, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, do I really want to fill in with these? Because I don't have all the colors. Okay, I do have some of them that I can make a set of, but I don't have all the colors. And I'm like, do I really want to take this? I may take just a few, but see, Madeira don't make it anymore. Not this kind of thread, unless you can find it in an old yarn shop. And I'm like, I don't know what I really want to do with any of
It's more silky, the
this.
it's more silky, you said?
It's silky. Oh yeah. They used to come on a bolt like this.
Like rayon?
This big. Almost like rayon, yeah. And I thought about you doing your stuff, and I'm thinking that would be great.
You seeing this?
No, not quite like that. It's a silky.
It's
I think it
silky.
was nylon thread. Nylon, not rayon. Nylon. And it's not on a big bolt. It's like on a tube, like a toilet paper tube. And then you have
That's
three
what this
rows.
is.
And
This is very shiny.
oh yeah, this
silky.
is shiny. This is pearly looking, like a pearl
Oh,
looking
okay,
thing.
let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, give you the bracelet of that.
See, yeah, that's because I've got a few. Like, okay. Here's one that's I don't have the wrapper on. This is open. Hold on.
What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to make the 3-point necklace. Yeah, but this thread's a little bit thicker than that. Just a little bit, not much.
It's a little thicker than that.
Just a little bit, not much thicker. Yeah. But
Because
see,
this
the
is
toilet paper roll was only about this thick. If you take 1.5 of those.
Oh, I know what you're saying. It was like the size of a fat pen, the roll, right?
Right. I'm thinking about doing a set of earrings, and I have a lot of the silver and gold chains. I'm going to put just one flower and then the chain, and then I'll put the necklace with 3 of them. So that's what I'm digging out, and then you can have the rest. I'm not fooling with that. I've seen this for too many years. Too many years. And some of the colors I didn't like, those were the ones that sold the fastest.
Yeah, I find that too.
And then some of them I don't like.
That I like are not necessarily the fastest sellers.
Yeah, I know.
But I make something I think is my thought on how it should look and love it. It's like, really. Okay.
Like I never could sell the olive green ones. See, sis? Now the bright green, yeah, but the olive green, and
I've sold all of
pretty.
green stuff in the past.
Now the only thing is, I never could get the purple in it because when they got with me, they were discontinuing, and I didn't get any of the purple. Now they came out with a new one that was a little bit thinner, like the one you had. I was okay with that, but
well, that stuff I showed you is vintage,
yeah. So you get all this,
not new.
and the the barrettes because I have enough trouble trying to clip all this together. So he's going to vacuum pack that. I've been getting it together and putting everything together. I will make like the one I have 3 of. I'll go ahead and put a jump ring and see I make the thing with the chain like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll have only one with the same chain, you know, and I'll click it on each side and then put the chain where it's adjustable. And then the 2 earrings. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. But there's 6 colors in there. I don't want the olive green. So you can have all that for embellishment. And see, I have one that's white with the copper. That one sold like crazy. I had to keep ordering and ordering. And I really cried when I found out that they were closing up the Madeira threads, crochet threads. I want to work on that, but my mind's still on my Get Swamp bracelets. See, I had a lot of tri-beads, remember? And I had the little letters that said Get Swamp, so it made the little girls. Well, it's like a 6 to 6.5 inch. It stretches. It'll stretch to a 7, but it won't stretch to an 8. And I can't find the other ones. I made 2 of them this morning. And I have made 5 and I can't find them nowhere. Oh, remember the chokers Wolf was making with the gold wolf and everything? I had got those from Cajun resellers. I paid about $20 each for it. And I said, I've got to start this. For us, bidding at 25, it never went anywhere. I got an order yesterday for 1. They want 3 wolves on it. Ouch. Do you know what that's going to? They said, I'll pay up to $250 for it. We'll go order for it. But that means I need to get with Kitchen Reseller, see if he has some more wolves. Because 3 gold wolves.
If not,
I don't.
So.
Yeah. He knows where he ordered them from. He said he had quite a few. So I have to get with him and see if he has any more. I told him if I can get it, Wolf can make it. And that'd be enough money for me to get some epoxy, at least 2 gallons of epoxy, and it's shipped here.
Right.
Now I've taken these and I put them in epoxy, and the baby blue will turn out almost royal blue. The epoxy changes color 100%. And I don't like that. Somebody says, make the epoxy, you know, like the drop earring I have that I want to put it on. And then
but if you're aware of that, then you know, do some samples of it, and then you know what each one's going to come out like, you know.
Right. I showed it on a video what happens, you know. There it is. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm going to tell Robbie, you guys start this at $25 a set plus shipping, because shipping won't be that much. But with the cost of the Madeira thread and how long it took me to make all these, you know, crochet them and stuff, that it, you know, you need to ask for that amount, you know, because they can't be replaced. If I replace it, it costs me 3 times as much. If you can find
whoever's hanging out with us, say hello. Let me know who's in the room. Sorry. I'm listening to you.
No, I'm fine. I just found a video where it shows how they're making their little puppy dogs. And it's the same way I did mine. Yeah, with the little Daddy used to call them poofs. I call them
little like poodle dogs.
pom-poms. Yeah, pom-poms. And she's using a big wooden spool.
Mhm.
Oh, Wolf is
You're talking
you
about
may hear,
instead of the
yeah,
wire.
you may, yeah. Hi, everybody. You may hear some banging. Wolf's coming in with groceries.
Hi, Scarlett. Hi. I don't want to mess up your name, so I'm gonna try the best I can. Hawaii, maybe. Tell me if I'm right. Hawaii. Thank you for coming in. I've seen you around in many places. Oh, well, way.
That's
Hello.
like way. They say, "Wah, hey, we ha."
Well, way.
Get all kinds of names when you start getting in the different phonics of different places. That's like the Apache Heckawaria and Apache double I's, like she, Shee, is really spelled Shii. Any double I's with accents is the long E. And boy, they butcher up names. I did for a long time.
Okay, so maybe it is what we. Oh, Scarlett. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get wind and rain and stuff, but it'll be fine.
Hey, that's going to be pretty. I'm glad I thought about doing that. I just ordered 4,000 jump rings, 2,000 in silver and 2,000 in gold. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starting this again. I never knew how many jump rings we use, but most of mine goes on the floor. Okay, Stacey, there it is. It's going to look good. I need to starch them to keep them down, but it's thick enough. So that's going to be pretty as a necklace. I don't know how close I can get like that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I have my hodgepodge. I have a towel on my desk drawer. And I have a hodgepodge of things. And when I need something, I just go right here and start digging because I never put it back in where it goes. I just put it on here and I just start digging. Ouch. Where'd it go? There we go.
What I made. What do you mean?
Okay, what happened to the other earring? Where'd I put it?
Barbara,
Uh-huh.
were you working with something wood and a ball of marble or something like that yesterday?
Just now? Yesterday?
Okay.
No,
Yeah. Mm.
no.
God, I'm trying to think what I was doing
I
yesterday.
was I was showing how to use glitter foam in one of my things. Well, that came out pretty. Look at there, sis. And I put a long enough chain, they can adjust it.
That's gorgeous.
No, it wasn't. Yesterday I was working with the last of my silver
Cause
the silver
Way.
yeah.
Gosh, I hope I'm not massacring the name. Way is saying something about somebody making something yesterday that looked like wood and applying varnish.
No.
Oh, I think I know who she might be talking about. Are you talking about Anne's Arts and Crafts? Because she works with the choya wood and creates the stand for the spheres. Yes. Woo! Good ones, Stacey.
Someone asked me to get back into my sand art. I went, oh no, not inside the house. That's too much.
Yes. Took me a moment to think about what she was. I'm like, I know exactly who she's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and crafts with that choya wood, which is, I guess, the carcass of cactus, something like that. And she sands it and varnishes it. Beautiful stuff. And she makes all kinds of things. You know, you can use it for all things. And one of the things is a stand for spheres, you know, stone here. Yeah, it's choya. Oh. Darn it. Yes. So it's, I think it's from a cactus. It's called, but it's spelled. Think of how it's spelled. It's not obvious, but it's pronounced choya. It's a cactus carcass when the cactus dies. I'm sure it's video.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure he has that. Kind of cactus, I guess, and it's, I think, Arizona or something. I can think of where you like It's only like a certain state that has them.
Federal law.
What thing?
Aren't those cactuses protected by federal law?
Yeah, they are. You have to be careful on some of those cactuses. If she's Native American or whatever, she may have a registered card, or she may have got it from.
No, it's something that grows everywhere, and
Okay.
they're allowed only a certain state, or they're like so abundant.
Yeah. Okay. Because I know some of those cactuses, when I was in Arizona and New Mexico, I couldn't bring any of the state line. See, we used to make the rain sticks out of certain kind of cactuses. What you do is you cut your cactus and then you pull out all the needles and you scrape out the inside, stick the needles in, but opposite, put the points inside, then you let it dry. And then you put seeds or little stones in it, and then you stop it up, let it finish drying, and when it dried, it goes back and forth.
I think it's CH something. I can't remember. But don't quote me.
Years ago, my grandfather, this is years ago, before I was even around, but it must have been in the 40s or something. He had a rice farm, and one of the cactus trees on the back of his lot by the bayou fell. So he got permission to take it, and he hand carved his cigar box. And I had it, but when the Hurricane Rita came, I was given it, and I was able to dry it out and save it. And I wrapped it up in a blanket and I put it in the bottom of my closet in the trailer. Don't you know, the fire of the trailer got it? Because that's where the fire started, was in the. And that was a beautiful carved thing. Now you can't hardly get it without permission. They almost killed most of the cypress here. I hate.
Well, it's just like, well, cypress is protected down here, and grape leaf, and people don't realize it, what they do sometimes. Like my neighbor decided to put this grape tree in his front. This thing grows out of control, and then since the house, my street, right there. Grows and covers up the street light. So the new owners have to come through and every 6 months cut this, but they can never pull it out of the ground.
No. See, cypress knees are the roots of the tree. And a lot of times they'll rotten off and we can get it through driftwood, you know, and stuff. But here in Louisiana, unless you get permit from the government, you can't do anything. Oh, that made a pretty bracelet,
Here's
sis.
the roots of the tree, but it's also how tree roots breathe
Yeah, it breathes through it.
because of the water.
So I got me a whole set here already made.
Cool. Can't wait to see it, Jeffrey.
Yeah. And
you can put it on
bracelet.
YouTube, Jeffrey?
I don't know. I think I may
Scarlett, for
bring
spelling
Robbie. Like to put them on YouTube and make one more auction, but I told everybody I'm not making no auction. Now this is an 8-inch chain, but I like to make them that way. That way, if it's a larger woman, a smaller woman can always take a pair of pliers and make it smaller, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the necklace, I'm looking at cards. I used the 4x6-inch photo cards, and I tape it to it, and I don't know what I did with them. I knew I had them up here, but like I said, anything around here may not last very long. Makes it nice to display them. And I have to order some more silver chains because I'm just about out. Well, where did I put those cards at? Nope, that's not good either. Usually I keep all those cards and everything right here by the thing. But we've been moving things around so much lately, it's unreal. Oh, here they are. I think that, and that. Okay. And then I use some tape and put it on the back to hold the chain back so it shows the necklace. People says, how can you display your necklaces and stuff so nicely? I said, you just got to kind of go with the flow and find out which direction your things are going to go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So even in my shop, what I do, I used to get some stock paper. And what I do is I'd have them laminated back then because it was so cheap. But now lamination is $3 a sheet. And the photo paper is so much.
Yeah. The only thing is, like, you gotta have really good, using the proper inks and really good photo paper, because it is so easy for that to get damaged just by holding it for a few moments if you have the wrong stuff going on.
See? And then I take this back up and I'll hold it up here and tape it a little bit. Just a small piece of tape just to hold it together, to put it in a plastic bag. That way it doesn't, you know, doesn't mess up anything.
Good idea.
Ah! I flung everything all over the place. Okay, then there's a bracelet. That will go here. Oh, darn it. I try to keep everything at hand so I don't I don't lose anything, you know, that I'm trying to, I don't have to get up, you know, especially when I'm by myself. So let me get down there. Something this big, I may have to go with take 2 cards together, hang them down. See, I did photography a lot, so I've got a lot of them, you know, a lot of things I can use. I had whole full big old large box of this stuff, you know, and I'm down to the nitty gritty after all these years. But my bracelets, everything, what I do is I take a card and hole punch it, put a little, just cut a line on each side, and then I slip my earrings or my bracelet or chains in them, and then put a little bit of tape on the back. And that was fine with, and people would just buy the card and take off. I'd say, okay, now the price is 50 cents if you want the card, or I can take it off. Oh no, we want the card. That's just great to put it in a jewelry box. Oops. Nothing but wrong. Let's see. This one goes. I put this earring on backwards. It goes that way. And I found it was easier to set the jewelry up with a little bit, just a little piece of tape, and in the plastic bags and everything. And people said, no, we want it like that. That's why we're coming back. We like how you display. And then I just set the cards, you know, hole punch the cards and just put them on a pegboard, and like all these colors would be behind each other. So there's the set. That's the earring and bracelet and the necklace. So that's coming out good. I just don't know what to charge anymore on them.
Well, that kind of thing, I mean, Now, are you doing ship included pricing now?
Well, if I sell it, yeah. And this is going to cost about $5 to ship because of the weight. Because those crocheted yarn gets kind of heavy.
See, what I want to say and what I...
Okay, it was $4.99 a bolt is what I got the Madeira thread for. That was wholesale cost. And I could get 22 earrings out of the flowers out of a bolt. Actually, no, it took the white bolt and the colored bolt. I could get 22 of the white backing and then 22 of the center. So that would be $10 divided by 22. That's back then. That's not including the chains and the hooks and I really don't know what to, since it's been so long, you know. I used to sell these at $15 in the shop. I sold a lot of them for a little while, and then
because I was thinking 20 ship because it's a trip, it's necklace and
right. 20 shipped if I do it myself, and then Robbie can put whatever he wants on them if I do some for him.
He could
But
probably
I
do
do
it 30 and whatever.
oh,
Because
they'll
his crowd
probably
may do
start.
that.
Right. He starts at $25 ship. They may go up to $45 if it's the color they want.
Right.
But if I do it, I know if I go higher than $20, nobody's going to pay. Because like I said,
Yeah,
Rosie's
it's the
room,
book.
kind of like my room, I have like 3 different sellers and buyers that comes in there that's different than her room, you know. And I try to make sure that everything is displayed right. Nothing's broken. I go through it ahead of time. I weigh it. I know it costs. And like I said, I was selling it plus shipping. If you buy more than one, hey, I just put the shipping costs and what it is with one. And then it's so much easier on accounting. It's easier for the buyers, you know, stuff like that. And if I can get a few done, I may go in tonight and just do a little short run through and see if I can sell a few of these. But it's the wrong time of the month.
Right.
I
Gotta
would
wait a
have
week.
to do it right, the wrong week of the month. Because like Wolf got his check today, you know, but a lot of people don't. They don't get till the first
Some
of the
people
third.
get it. Well, some people get first week. Some people get it third week. I mean, second week. No, third.
First and 15th,
So
you can say, yeah,
yeah, usually
yeah. But by the
if you're
time
on that
it
kind
is
of
like,
system. But
yeah. If you're at the plant, it's every week. If you're other places, it's bi-monthly. Social Security is monthly. Disability is monthly. Wolf, I've been playing with this light to get it back on. It went off. We got a little light that has its own mind here. So it was on and then I bumped the wall and it went off. There it is. Oh, nope, it just bleeped. There you go. Now I've got light. Then he has a paper cup on it. Look, he rigged his light. I don't know if I think he rigged it with a paper cup. Yeah. I had an old light and he rigged it. See, my love, if you can close that front door. And we had a visitor a while ago. And I thought about getting up and going to close the door. But Twice was in the background, standing up at the door.
That black dog that showed up?
Yeah.
That lady came picked it up. Well, her and her boyfriend split up.
Okay.
He ended up with the dog.
Uh-oh.
We had to show about the dog, but it's not all the rest. It's now currently staying at Casey.
At Casey's?
Yeah.
Casey can't afford that
So
dog.
I said, Casey, I come home and I saw the dog down here going into that vacant lot.
Yeah.
I went over there and said, Casey, you really need to go back to all running maybe? Yeah. He told me the story. And I said, well, I understand, you know, you want to allow it to go home and sit beside you. But apparently that guy's not interested. He doesn't care. You have dogs to up with that. Yeah. I said, just don't let him around because something's going to happen. I said, take him to the pound and
We can't take in another dog. I know. We just can't. And it's not fixed or anything like that. So we already
I should
took
move
one
in.
on.
that's right.
Well, not only that, it had a nice home over there, but it's not fixed. It doesn't have its shots,
No, it likes to home.
and it likes to run around too much. So we're not going to do that. Nope, 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 nope. God bless you, baby. This is some work. All those jump rings.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna make a nice display. You can just show that, and then I can show that. Yeah, nice display. Nice, nice. Sis, I'm glad you talked me into doing some jewelry. I really like that. Yeah, look, see, I have the necklace on the front, and it hangs, and then he can just pull that up, and on the second one has the bracelet and earring.
Yeah.
I only wish I had some purple or orchid. That would sell faster than anything. And I gotta get some big bags. Yeah, they're beautiful. I used to love to make these, and then I'd start off with doing granny squares. I take one color and make like 20 of the centers, and then I go on to the next color and I make 20 centers, and then I come back and make 20 on the first centers. You know, I'd have the second center color, then that one. Then I do the third color, and then the second row, then the third row, so they all kind of match here, there, and yonder. And I sat there all day, and by the time Wolf got back, I had like 12 of each square and 20 different squares done. I can't do that no more. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm having a bad hand day today. My hands are just really not cooperating.
Yeah, that's like mine. Ooh. And especially using those pliers, and with that thing in my hand, that osteopenia, he said, you know, he said the next step up is rheumatoid arthritis. He says you're a little ways from that, but he said your hands, that's why you're getting the sharp. I get sharp electrical pains going through, like I stuck my hand in a socket. So, okay. Trying to think on, let me figure out, well, I'm still online. I'm just going to look up Madeira threads and see if they come up with anything. Nope, that's not it either. Nope, that's the embroidery threads, and this was an embroidery. I bought all their Madeira threads for my embroidery machine when I was doing it, but okay, this looks like what I used to get. But that's the red heart. That's not the Madeira. I had boxes and boxes and boxes of them. Oh, that looks like it. It's $45.95 for 8 of them. Yikes. That's high.
How much?
$45.95 for 8
Wow.
of them. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They don't make these anymore. They said they were discontinuing. They were called the Lame crochet and knitting yarn. Okay, let me see how much. It's not quite the same, but it looks the same. Nope, not the same thing. Okay. Well, they say Walmart's has it. Let me see if it's the same thing. $45.95. But that's the thinner one. That's the thinner one. I know, that's the thinner thread. The one I had was a thicker thread than that. It was like a number 5, I think. Is it the larger number, the smaller the thread? How is it?
Yes.
It was a number 5 is what I'm looking. I think that's what I had ordered. It just came to my mind. Now they have some
5?
here. A 5.
Because yeah, 5. Yeah, there's 5, 10,
and 20.
20, 30, 40, you know.
Yeah. And it got smaller and smaller. Yeah. These are $5.99. Size they are.
Yeah, the threads I work with are mainly
Yes, I'm gonna copy.
10s
this
and
looks
up.
like it doesn't have, yeah, it doesn't look like it's very much on it. The lock thread, that's what this was. Doesn't say how many yards are even on it. But that almost looks like, yeah, it doesn't, in the description does not say. It's $5.99 metallic thread. That's what this was called. It doesn't give you, okay, wait, this looks more like I used. Yeah, right here. Okay, it's on Estee for $9.73. It's the 2mm poly macrame yarn. That's what it was. Okay.
Oh,
200
macrame yarn. That's a whole different thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was the thinner one. So it's $9.73 for one. Buy 7, get the 8th one free. Buy 15, get 19. Buy 30, get 40. Yeah, here's the weight. It's the 2mm weight, 7 ounce. That's what it was. 250 yards. There's 32 colors. I'll copy and paste this in the room. I'm gonna save this here on my computer. But that's still a lot when you have to go with so many colors. Just in case somebody would want it. Let's say I go back over here to YouTube so I can put it in. That's the side so you can see and look. That's the thread right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And that's shiny colors. Yeah. I did get the one that was the pearl looking at that time. But see, those are bigger bolts than what I had used. Yeah. I think about half that size bolt. Yeah, even that looks different than the thread I've got here. Well, if you're paying $10 for a bolt, $10 a bolt, and you can only get 20 of the backings or 20 of the front done. Well, you can get 21 of the front done because the little flower.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, if I'd have to, if they want them and want a lot of them, I can crochet them. It's just going to take me longer to do it, but
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go with today's prices. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7.99. You can say $8 and then shipping. $8. 20 equal. Well, that's 5 cents for the white and 5 cents for the color, so that's 10 cents. So and then the time to crochet them. People's not going to want to pay you $7.50 an hour to sit there and crochet. And most of them are charging $10 an hour now to crochet anything.
Mm-hmm.
It $15, I'd just be making my time and the chain and the links, and I would have to go $25 to $30 shipped just to make a good little profit. And how much can my hand stand to crochet again?
Right.
But I didn't see any purple that I liked in there. I may just get some purple. Let's see this one. Oh yeah, they got red, shades of pink, one like a mauve, a brown, and a purple. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then how much is the white ones? White and aqua, because I don't have too many blues. They don't even offer white. Oh, there it is. Number 7. And see, I don't have any yellow ones, but I don't think too many people would want yellow. Yeah. Now, a lot of people would want the black, maybe with the yellow or the gray in front. But I'm thinking, am I going to be able to crochet that? Okay, let me see. They're going to give me a link to it. Here we go. I want to see how many stars and reviews this. Looks like she's got quite a few good reviews on here. That's buying from Estee. No telling where it's being shipped from. Yep, because I used to make the purses too out of this. I used to crochet the little flowers, something like a lily or something, or rose. It made a pretty flower for bridal bouquets. That's what I had started making them with. Ah, I always love them. Six. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sis, I'm gonna go. It's almost, well, it is lunchtime for me, and so I can take my insulin and stuff and make sure I'm balanced. Trying to get back on track before we go back to Florida. I've been eating crazy lately. My blood platelets have been low and all that, and taking extra medication. Then I'm starving all the time. So tonight he bought some ribeyes and some meat. He's gonna grill on the pit. I'll have some medium rare steak, which will help that. And then I think I'm gonna put some of these necklaces and stuff together. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you for inviting me in. And everybody,
Come on if you're in the mood.
okay. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. If I have my migraines, my eyes just keep watering. You know, and somebody says, "Why are you crying so much?" I said, "It's not me." You know. So, okay, love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later, and blessings, and stay safe.
Hi, Myra. I think it's just you and I right now, Myra. What's going on? Mhm. Mhm. Oh, that's a good question. Gotta take a break. I'll return shortly. I'm back. Hi, join me. All right, well, I guess I'm going to call this one. I want to thank everyone who came in, everyone who hung out, Barbara for joining me up on the panel. Remember to go to my description and like all Strength and Things and the Vintage Hippie. And tomorrow evening on the Vintage Hippie, there will be an event. And so make sure you the bell. But most importantly, be sure to have a great rest of your day.